Hey guys, so watch this video here for Monday, November 15th. Cranking this out on a Saturday. Don't usually do that, but anyway, starting off with the Daily SPY, and we are curling right back up towards all-time highs. I'm going to go straight to the point of the watch list this video and just knock it out, all right? So MITQ. I got to zoom in. I'm going to get this big opening day pop out of there so it just kind of consolidates the candle so you can kind of see a little better. We did have a nice gap up. And it ended up closing about where it opened after having, having a range of 310 to 350. But certainly the volume might catch some attention. I believe it's gapped on earnings on Friday morning. So that's a decent enough setup that maybe it gets going on Monday. I'm going to have it on a chart. Tilray and any other pot stock, TLRY, worth watching. They're starting to, and I've never felt like the pot stocks have finally bottomed, but it's starting to kind of feel like that now, just looking at the charts. Hell, if we go to the weekly, this went to 300 one time, didn't it? Yeah, there it is. It's actually ran to 300 and then had this kind of secondary run in early 2021 to 67 and then went back into next to nothing, right? And I'm not saying they have bottomed, but you kind of, each bounce, if you look at each bounce, was slap down, slap down, slap down, and then this bounce came back down and it's finally starting to curl up. Looked like it was rolling over again and starting to curl up. Hell, this may be $3 next week. I don't know, but it does feel like they're starting to bottom in a lot of positive news in the industry. So TLRY is kind of getting a volume push out of a range. So I definitely want to watch that again. And again, you could watch any of the other pot stocks as well. PUBM gapped up on Wednesday, sold off, then Thursday right back up, and then Friday. Really, you've got two inside days in a row. So I'm putting this on long watch. I like the fact that on Friday it went to barely over $40. So I really like it through 40 on Monday because we know that Friday's high was 40.12. So 12 cents above would be a break of Friday's high. And then just above that, you have Thursday's high at 40.61. And then you have 42.76. I call that scenario stacked catalyst. So keep an eye on PUBM through 40. REAL, big volume gap up. This would have been, Tuesday, and topped out at 1709, started rolling over, and next thing you know, curling right back up. That's a pretty good long setup for Monday. Remember, I will only trade any of these if I get an A+ intraday setup that we teach, all right? So I may never trade any of these. We don't know. REV had a pretty nice run from a little over $10 to almost 18, came back down sideways for a few days, and is starting to curl back up. So I want to keep REV on watch. GGPI, I believe this is an EV, electric vehicle. Wait a minute, let me, Finviz, sorry, doesn't have any info on it, but I did see a headline on this. I think somebody gave it a $30-something price target. I feel like I saw a post on Friday somewhere too where they showed a picture of their vehicles and it actually looked pretty sharp, but I can't, again, my news source doesn't have GGPI as a stock, so that's weird enough. But anyway, as a trader, this went from 1109 to 1305. I did call a pullback play in this one. I did make a little bit of money in this one on one pullback on Friday, but I didn't get to hold it into the close, but a big move. So sitting at all-time highs for the stock. It's only been trading for a little while. I definitely think this is one to keep on radar with the EV space going crazy. All right, so GGPI. NEGG had the big pop. Let's see, this would have been maybe Monday and then pulled back a little bit and sideways for a couple days. So that one goes on long watch. MRAM, big breakout on Friday. We'll see if it gives any kind of follow-up. Even if not, if it doesn't do it on Monday, we'll keep an eye on that for a pullback play over the next few days, right? Same with BRLT, broke out to all-time highs on Friday. I'd like to see on MRAM and BRLT, I'd certainly like to see pullbacks, but as a day trader, I'm going to keep them on a chart starting tomorrow. QS, also in the EV battery space, has been really strong for a couple weeks. Topped out on Thursday at 39.90, and then on Friday put in an inside day with a high of 39.06. I was watching this for a second mouse through 39 late in the day, but it never got there. Definitely deserves to be on long watch. This thing's been really strong. NUZE, big rip on Thursday, kind of a pullback on Friday on lower volume, stayed probably in the upper half of Thursday's range. We're looking for a third day play there. And then lastly, a beaten up stock, JAMF, has fallen from over 48 down to 32. And if you look to the left, I always kind of draw a line to the left. It's come into some support now on the chart. So pretty beaten up, looking for a snapback bounce in JAMF, and then we'll add other gappers to this list in the pre-market, and I will see everybody on Monday morning.